Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Franco here, and I'm back with another Clash of Clans video today. And today I figured we'd take a look at our Warlog here. Well, I mean, pretty cool to see a promotion from Champion 3, but that's not the point of this video. The point almost is to show how good our Warlog looks. I mean, I know it's kind of like braggy, but the whole thing is we don't have a single loss on the Warlog anymore. So if you scroll all the way through, the Warlog only shows, I think it's what's counted up. So it's six per page. That's one page, right? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. So it shows you're past 60 wars. So if you don't know that, that's a fun fact there. Um, And in showing your past 60 wars, if you lost on the 61st war, which, spoiler alert, is exactly what we did, it actually won't end up showing it. So I didn't coincidentally make this video because because we've had a clean warlog for a while. It's literally just because our last loss just got wiped off. Which honestly I think is a pretty cool achievement to have in Clash of Clans, especially running your own clan and finally having a clean warlog. Like honestly, not many clans in the game I think can really say that. So I'm pretty proud of all the people in my clan to help make this happen because we would have had this happen like I think 20 days ago, or maybe even like I don't even know, maybe like 15 wars ago. So that's like 2 months ago we could have had this happen, but we just had one loss right in the middle of our war log, just sitting there looking at us for so long, and it's just because one day we just got cocky, and that's all it takes to lose a war. You think, oh, our clan's so good, we dominate every war. And then one war you go on, a couple of people 2-star, you go on, maybe you 2-star, maybe you 1-star, maybe you 3-star one of them, like whatever, I'm holding my weight, and then you log on, and the pressure's real. There's only a couple people left, and there's still a couple of aces left, and you're like, oh shit, I should have locked in. And everybody's probably thinking the same thing, like, oh my god, we got too cocky. And that's exactly how war win streaks end. And honestly, it's one of those things that come with experience, I feel like, because we've had it happen so many times and it feels so sour, especially that one that I said was like right in the middle of our log. That means we were on a war win streak of like 20 or something. And when you're on a war win streak of 20 and you're finally clearing out the log and you're on your highest war win streak or close to it that your clan has ever had and you lose, it's just like, dude, we were doing so good and now this happens. And honestly, it's one of those things that once that happens, it makes you better. It makes the whole clan it makes the clan better as a whole, just because everybody's like, dude, especially in our scenario, we've been pushing for a good war streak for so long, and we always beat it or get close, and then lose on some garbage. And I think just after like the years and months and stuff, we were just tired of it. We're like, we're not doing this anymore. We're not losing. So I think currently, I actually forgot to look, but we're on a war win streak of 39 or something. So which is honestly so absolutely insane because our previous highest war win streak, I think, was like 18. So we're actually doubled our old highest win streak. It's like we've just locked in, and now when you're on that win streak, it's not like it's pressure or anything in this game when you're on a win streak. Just because like you can only control what you can control. You can only do your 2 3 stars, and that's it. And it's not like you're super pressure on each of your attacks because like you're only contributing half, or I mean, we do a 20v20 war. You're only contributing 1/20th of what you can contribute. So in a team game, I don't think you can get too much pressure in those type of situations. Obviously, if it's a close war at the end, yeah, but we have such good attackers that hopefully it doesn't come to that very often. I know came to that like 5 wars ago or something, and I made a video about it, and it was kind of scary, and I really thought we were going to lose our war streak, but thank God we didn't. But like I was saying, like when you have a high win streak, I don't think it makes you really have a lot of pressure. It's more like it makes you lock in, like because you're like, oh, I know if we just fuck up enough times that we're gonna have enough pressure, and enough pressure after enough times doing that, you're eventually gonna end the war win streak. So the whole thing is we're like, let's just avoid it as all costs possible. And that's what happens. We just keep avoiding it, avoiding it, avoiding it. It's almost like a game of let's see who can lose the least, not who can win the most at this point, because when you have a high war win streak and good hitters on your team, it's not really about winning, it's about not losing, I feel like. So we've gotten pretty good at it. I think it's pretty fair to say we've gotten good at not losing our wars at this point. And it doesn't even matter who's attacking us because you saw in the Warlog there's a bunch of ties. And there's really not too much you can do about ties. Like, we have great defenses. Like, most of the clan is maxed. And we even get bases sent in the chat, like, all the time. Yeah, so there's a base there. People are always sharing bases of what works in Legends League. I mean, maybe I can't find too many right now. But I think they get wiped from the chat anyway. So, I mean, it's not like we don't take defenses seriously. And I was actually just watching a defense in Legend League today, and I don't even know what my defense is anymore. I just copy random ones from the chat where they're like, oh, this one works, this one works, this one works. And I was like, dude, I actually don't even know what my defensive layout is at this point. So I watched a live attack in Legend League, and I was like, well, it's that base. And I was like, fuck that base. I hate attacking that base. So I was like, I guess it's good that that's my base. Like, it was just a giant box base with the town hall on one of these sides here, which I'm always like, ugh, when I have to attack one, I'm like, do I go town hall side, do I go far side? And I end up always failing on those. Um, but besides the point, really proud of this war win streak. I think we'll show one more replay here, just to give some of these guys some credit. This guy Capro's new. Mr. Tebow joined a couple months ago, and let's actually check with before we go with the last replay there. Let's actually check the. Yeah, so we have a war win streak of 39, which is kind of cool. And we'll take another peek at this guy again. So we're on a war win streak of, like, when I say win streak, I mean like no ties, of 6. That's probably the longest one on this whole log, honestly. Oh no, we got a war win streak of 8 there. Yeah, so 8 was our longest one on the log. Honestly, it's kind of hard to tell. And you can also see that we do 20v20s always, basically. We did 25v25 once there. I think we did a 15 one time too, like not too long ago. Yeah, a couple 15s. Um, but like I was saying, the whole thing, it doesn't really matter. Oh, wait, let's go back to the previous war. Um, the whole thing is that it doesn't really matter the clans we face because, like, yeah, you can say maybe their bases are going to be better, but realistically, all the top bases are double supercharged anyway. And if they have really good bases, yeah, that we might struggle if they have really good bases. Like, that's fair. But our top hitters are usually ranked like 3.5. I know Ted was just saying this today in the chat. 3.5 global at reset in Legends League for him. So you already know he's battling all the top bases. He might actually be better at battling these top bases because he sees them more often. So there's like 3 or so people in our clan that trophy push really hard. And honestly, the top bases are probably more what they're used to. So the whole thing is if all 20 of them have elite bases, we might struggle, but usually it's just like the top 5 or 6 or 8 because you got to constantly change bases in Legends League with the new metas, just how the attacks go. So I don't really ever expect that. Obviously, I expect good bases in all top 20, but not like the new elite meta bases for that day. So realistically, I don't really think the clan matters too much. I know I'm talking all this about the win. Watch us just like lose the next war or something. But when we get close to the war win streak, we're always scouting the enemy team like, oh, their hit rate's low. I think we're gonna win this war. Because like if you look at a clan and they have the warlog active, which in my opinion is the only respectable way to want to run a clan. If you're hiding the warlog, you already know that you're hiding something. Like there's no way you're not. Because okay, if you're not hiding the warlog, there's no real good reason. Like I know people say like spies and cheating in the game, and we just have a big problem with that because people can join your clan and then scout your bases. Or if you have the warlog active, I don't even like to say this because then it's going to maybe promote cheating in the game for people to look at traps and stuff. But at Town Hall 17, with the high success rate, it doesn't really matter too much. But at old Town Hall 15, this would drive us crazy. But if you have the warlog shown, what you can do is, if you're facing an enemy clan, you go to the warlog, join one of the clans that face them that they have the warlog active too, and then once you join one of those clans, then you can go like review the war. And if you're reviewing the war, you can watch all the replays and see how all the bases were and stuff. So it'll dox any base that doesn't change war to war. So, I mean, if you just want to avoid spies, I guess you can change your base war to war to avoid that and keep an active warlog. But other than that, there's no way. It just shows that you're ashamed of the of your clan, and that you don't really want to show how bad the clan is, honestly, because then if you hide the warlock, all you can really see is just uh the war win streak. And usually it's not too high or whatever. And you're like, man, I wonder what their warlock looks like. For us, it's the opposite. I love to show it off. I think it's the coolest kind of flex about our clan. Let's watch one more replay because I want to give some credit to some of the really good hitters on our team. I know I showed Ted, Capro, and Mr. T. But I know we have some other good people up here. Let's show who actually got it. Yeah, Lunatics is usually a good attacker, and he probably has a pretty interesting attack going on here. Yeah, so he runs the Super Yetis. I'm not really too avid about doing new attack strategies. I kind of just do Dragon Spam and call it a day. Like I don't really care that much. I'm not that competitive of a player, and honestly, now that I maxed out my base for the game, I don't even push that hard in Legends League. Like I push every couple days. I'll do all eight attacks. Like yesterday, I did all eight. Nice fireball. That was pretty sexy. But I don't know. This is kind of what I think happens to most Clash of Clans players. Is once you reach maxed out for like certain resources or walls or whatever, or even the base in general, it's like, what's the point of playing to push in Legends League? And the whole thing is when you push in Legends League, like, yeah, it matters, like, all 25 days, but the real days that matter are literally those last five. Like, you can start the whole Legends League at 5,000 and push those last five, or even last three sometimes days, and you might honestly finish with a new trophy high. It's like, those first, I'll even give it, like, to be fair, the first 20 days, the last 10 days matter, whatever. I really think it's only like the last five. But the first 25 days, you can push, and realistically, the only people that need to push those first 25 days are the people in the top leaderboards because they cannot afford to miss a single trophy. But with the way like the Legends League works in general, like I just think that if you push those last 5 days, you can make up all the trophies because you're gonna face bad people go plus like 300, 200 for like 2 days in a row, and then once you do, you're basically gonna be caught up where you would have been if you would have been pushing the whole season anyway, because they're just gonna match you against people in that trophy range that are good at attacking. So it kind of balances itself out in a way. Um, so that's where we're at now. It's June, what, like 12th or something today. So we still have like 10 more days before I'm actually going to start pushing, or 15 more days. So honestly, I'm not really doing too many attacks, and I just kind of focused on war clearly as this video. Wow, he swagged so many troops this attack. I mean, the walls are really under level, but it was still not the worst base. Wow, Royal Champion ability, spells, everything. But yeah, I think that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. In the comments, I know it's cheesy, and I don't know how many people make it this far in the video. Let me know what your current war win streak's at. I'm kind of curious if someone has an insanely high war win streak. And to prove it, leave your clan name, and I'll actually look it up. I'm kind of curious. I read all the comments, and I like to hear what all the people say, even if it's mean. I think it's just funny and stuff. But and I love the support that everybody gives, of course. But yeah, let me know what your war win streak is, and let me know what your clan is. I want to see how good of clans people are in that watch these videos. And you can leave your player name as well, just so I know which person is saying it. I'm kind of curious, but yeah, that's it for the video. Uh, Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.